Having said this, I would invite my next speaker, Dr. Christian Garbe, Managing Director of the Frankfurt Innovation Center for Biotechnology. An honor to have you here, Doctor. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Arvind, for giving me this opportunity to talk to these people and to this breakout session. And also, I'm very thankful for getting this opportunity on this World Conference to talk about our approach about iogenomics, how we call it. So before I start, I just want to introduce you a little bit to the Frankfurt Innovation Center before I elaborate more on our iogenomics approach. So the core focus of the Frankfurt Biotechnology Center is the application of innovation in the healthcare sector and the integration of medical systems. The integration must be done at many levels. Our aim is to increase awareness of traditional medical systems and generate scientific evidence as to increase their acceptance in the Western societies. For this purpose, we initiated several analytical projects as well as clinical studies in which we apply the latest multi-omics technologies and bioinformatic tools. So the iogenomics approach that I mentioned already has the overall aim to develop evidence-based guidelines to integrate Ayurveda principles and practices in modern medicine. So within the iogenomics project, we have been bridging the traditional Ayurvedic knowledge and the latest genomic approaches with an aim of investigating the genetic markers that are potentially associated with known Ayurvedic formulations and concepts. This project is benefited from the advanced genome sequencing and bioinformatics machine learning tools for underpinning interactions among the Ayurvedic formulations and the genetic elements, example given the coding and non-coding regions of the human genome. Artificial intelligence has played a key role in the areas of genomics and drug development so far. In the iogenomics project, we are developing AI-based algorithms for identifying potential targets of the traditional Ayurvedic formulations. Using these predictions and available knowledge, we are setting up an Ayurvedic product recommendation system, which could recommend the Ayurvedic products to the clients or to the patients more precisely. Outcomes from this project will play a major role in understanding the molecular basis of the mode of action of traditional Ayurvedic formulations and how these could be implemented in the current healthcare system. In collaboration with the All Indian Institute of Ayurveda and Sri Tattva, Art of Living, we merged the ancient wisdom of Ayurveda with the latest technologies as to find treatments also against COVID-19. So mental health definitely is a major issue also after the pandemic, but it was our target to find also treatments against COVID-19 today. Most of the talks are about vaccines, but we need also treatments, and not only for this corona epidemic that we have now. We will face new epidemics very soon, maybe, and then we have to be prepared. So FITS received the funding commitment from the Ministry of Ayush for the collaborative research project that is done in vitro and in vivo studies between the All Indian Institute of Ayurveda, the Ministry of Ayush, and the FITS to study the pharmacokinetic of Guduchi-based Ayurvedic formulations for COVID-19. Considering the combination of herbs in the formulation has clinical activity on fever, cough, and cardiac condition. In the current study, our aim is to perform the preclinical studies by incorporating molecular docking multi-omics, and artificial intelligence techniques for understanding molecular basis of the mode of action of these Ayurvedic formulations. This would help in assessing the safety and efficacy of the polyherbal compound with scientific evidence to potentiate its claim for being used in COVID-19 clinical trial. Altogether, we strongly believe that our findings will play a key role in developing safe and effective Ayurvedic treatment against COVID-19. FITS started also a collaborative research project with Sri Tattva, Europe, with Tebu Bio from Germany and the University Hospital of Bonn, which aims to understand the molecular mechanism of Ayurvedic formulations and to analyze whether Ayurveda phytoactive substances can support the human body against the coronavirus SARS-CoV-2 virus. FITS network partners are examining anti-inflammatory and immune-boosting Ayurveda products for its effectiveness. The first phase of the project investigated Shakti drops and also Kabasur Kudina tablet, along with other Ayurveda medicines for the ACE2 inhibition. We checked the SARS-CoV-2 spike interaction inhibitor capability and the immune boosting effects. The study found out that Kabasura Kudina tablets of Sri Tattva was the strongest inhibitor with 84% of spike glycoprotein in coronavirus strains, in restricting entry of virus into cells in vitro studies. We are very pleased to be part of this extraordinary research project and thus also to be able to make our contribution in the fight against the coronavirus. Sequencing already brought us closer to the principles of personalized medicine. However, it should be added with Ayurveda. By introducing the principles of Ayurveda to modern medicine, we can reach a paradigm shift where we are putting the human being into the focus and not just the interaction of molecules in a human body. Thank you very much for your attention, and I'm looking really forward for this wonderful collaboration that we have with the All Indian Institute of Ayurveda and also with Sri Tattva for the future. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Garbe. It's really so amazing to see that how technology could also be used to really further the science of Ayurveda. And from Sri Tattva, we are really committed to see that how we could take our research projects with you forward. We are really leaving no stone unturned to ensure that we bring in more scientific collaboration and also research papers in the entire Irish systems. And we are very proud to be partnering with you and your institution. Thank you very much.